Minasan, okaree nasai. Today I will be covering the final two Happy Around Seiyu. I decided to go over them together in one video since they are fairly new to the Seiyu business and haven't done all that much outside of D4DJ. Their group as a whole arguably has 5 members, though one has since departed. But I've actually covered the other 3 in their own solo videos, so I won't be going over them here. But if you are curious or new to the group, Kanan Shizaki is their former member, Yuka Nishio is their leader, and Karen Kagami is their resident English speaker and DJ. You can find each of their videos here on my channel. For these two, I'll cover each individually as I usually would, that being the career, then lives, then fun facts. Should be nice and simple, so let's dive in. A really pretty, really tiny girl who's often overlooked, figuratively and literally because she is really damn short. Haruka Mimura, born October 27th, 1994 in Hokkaido. So remember in the last video how I said Ace Crew, S-Inc, and Hibiki all have a lot of Bushiroad girls? Well, here's another one. Kind of. As Mimura was formerly affiliated with Ace Crew Entertainment, she has since went freelance though. Haruka got her start as a founding member of idol group Merci Coco that was active from 2012 to 2016. They were a local idol group from Sapporo, so they didn't blow up or anything, but this was good practice for her. And while Mimura actually only stuck around for about a year, leaving in 2013, only having one song with them, titled Ichigo Chocolate. Around this time she also appeared in commercials and did work as a model. She recalls attending a performance of an Alice In project in Sapporo to support a friend of hers. She was amazed at the girls on stage acting as well as singing and dancing. This inspired her to pursue work in voice acting. 2018, she moved to Tokyo to start her showbiz career even though she had zero experience in any form of acting. She clearly wanted to challenge herself, which she did and obviously did a good job in doing so, as she would perform in stage plays such as Devil May Cry the Live Hacker and Alice in Deadly School Paradise. An Alice In project, which was her main inspiration. Talk about achieving your dream, and so fast too. She also released some photo book. I don't think it was officially called that, but it's definitely worth a look. In the most respectful way possible. Damn. Let's move on. 2019 was her anime debut in Bermuda Triangle Colorful Pastel as Akape in episode 10. Then her main role, the high point of her career, Muni o Naruto in D4DJ. The VJ for the main group Happy Around, and of course performing as her in live action. She really suits this role. Perfect casting. In 2020, she began her role of Yutaka Komagata in the Rebirth for You franchise, also voicing her in the short form series and singing the opening theme with the other cast members. This was also the year the D4DJ anime began to air, and the rest of her career has mostly just been focusing on that franchise. But she has branched out a tiny bit, performing as Yo Hatsukano in the Assault Lily franchise, only in the live version though, as her character was not in the anime, and she even did a drama reading for the series Love and Lies. She is also a member of Vangirls, a group that promotes the Card Fight Vanguard franchise. Last 2 things to mention are in 2023, Chinharu left Ace Crew after the contract between her and the agency expired. Then releasing a photobook DVD of her in swimsuits doing various activities like swimming, walking along the beach, and some sporty things. And geez man, she rivals Oppai legends Sumire and Sunko. Her lives include having been at every Happy Around solo live, all D4 festivals, the Kawaii Fests, as well as the few online only things that they have done, and the first 2 D4 DJ lives. Then at the big festivals with Happy Around at Animax Next Stage in 2020 and Animax Musics in 2021. There's also Anisama One Time in 2021, the D4DJ vs Denanbu show earlier this year, and the Bushiroad 15th anniversary event last year. In about a week, she will be at the 2 Rhythm Tourism, a joint live for Happy Ara and Larry Lily. It's gonna be great. Then Mimura by herself was at the Bushiroad DJ Live Volume 2 back in 2019, and with Assault Lily, she was in the Fateful Gift as well as the Lost Memories stage plays. Alright, that's her whole career. Let's move on to the fun facts. She is 147 centimeters or 4'10". On social media, she's got both Instagram and Twitter X, but also on TikTok, though she hasn't posted since the beginning of the year. Her skills include playing the piano and the flute, while her hobby is singing. Haruka has a level 3 in the abacus, those kind of bead moving things, which basically means she's really smart. She has a pet dog named Moko and is a big fan of Love Live's Aqua. Her last fact is during the Kawaii Fest, a new temporary unit was formed featuring her, 2 Photon Maidens, and 1 Lily, and her and the other Seiyu were asked to name it. Hinata's idea won, that being Cutopia, but Mimura's suggestion was the Holy Cute Kingdom. Really good name, but was probably too long. She probably made a long name to make up for her short height. Sorry if that was a bad joke. Anyway, let's move on to the next gorgeous lady. A very beautiful woman who actually had her debut before Mimura. Also more of a musician than seiyuu, but that doesn't mean she can't voice act. Maiko Irie, born February 6, 1993 in Nagasaki Prefecture, currently affiliated with the agency known as With Line. Maiko began studying classical music and taking piano lessons at the age of 3. In 2007, she won first place at the 11th Piara National Piano Competition. Afterwards, she accepted a scholarship into Kwasui High School's piano department, where she ended up graduating at the top of her class. 2 years later, she went on to earn first place in her division's high school's musical competition. After graduating, Maiko studied at the Tokyo College of Music. While there, she composed original songs and put them on JKen, which is an old Japanese ringtone download website. In 2014, she joined over 14,000 other aspiring actors in entering Oscar promotion in Aoi Productions' first all-Japanese Bisaijo contest. She was one of 12 finalists and the winner of the Blue Oscar Nico Nico Award, which is the Viewer's Choice Award, basically. She joined 7 of the other finalists from the competition to form a temporary new unit called the Honeyest Girls. They put on several performances in the unit's 3-month lifespan. She has also gone on tour with other young musicians from Nagasaki and performed solo concerts in various performance halls throughout the country. After signing on with Oscar promotion as a seiyuu, Miss Irie landed her first role on an internet radio show for Super Stylish Doctor's Story. 2017 was one of her first major roles, in live action by the way, as she was cast as the heroine Oyu in Shinsengumi. She was originally cast as Okiku, the wife of another character, but she actually fractured one of her ribs in a sword fight during rehearsal. So she had to step down from the role. This was her first experience with sword fighting by the way, and I'm sure it was very memorable for her. But still in 2017, she left Oscar promotion and joined her current agency. And now we're just going to jump forward into 2022, where she made the next step in her career, first joining the Magia record cast as Asahi Miura, joining a bunch of legendary seiyuu in the franchise. But this year also helmed what I would say is her real big break, joining D4DJ, voicing one of the lead characters, Rei Togetsu, taking over for Kanan Shizaki, joining the live-action Happy Around and performing with them on vocals and keyboard, debuting at the Bushiroad 15th anniversary event. Rei is her only named role, but she does have a total of 10 anime credits. All other 9 are just one episode unnamed things like Woman, Schoolgirl, and Student. But in some good shows like Orange, and well actually that's the only show I would consider good. This was also actually the first anime she ever voiced in. But the other anime she's in are Idolish 7 Third Beat, Pet, How to Kana Receive, The Great Cleric, Koikimo, RPG Real Estate, 7 Nights Revolution, and Namu Amida Butsu. Concerts include debuting at the big Bushiroad event I mentioned earlier, and since then she's been at Happy Around's 4th Live earlier this year, also the D4DJ vs. Denanbu show. Very recently she was also with All of Them and Miyu Takiki at the Eniera Festival. And yeah, that's it. It's basically been exactly 1 year since she was announced to be joining the franchise. September 28th will be the anniversary date, and she will most likely be at the Happy Around Lyrical Lily Joint Live, assuming she doesn't get sick or anything. And of course her only game is Magia record. So let's move on to the fun facts. She's 158 centimeters or 5'2". On social media, she's only on Twitter X. Aside from being a musician and performer, she also provides modeling lessons. In her intro, I did mention winning first place a few times, but throughout high school, she won a lot of piano awards. Like, a lot. Her hobbies include cooking, viewing art, reading, aromatherapy, and playing piano. Big shocker. She can speak in the Hakata dialect, native to the Fukuoka prefecture. She has a 3rd dan in Japanese cosmetics, as well as in business education, etiquette, and culture. Also passing the Environmental Carista test, an exam that prepares employees for addressing key environmental issues. So basically aside from being a highly talented musician, she's also extremely qualified to be the best and most responsible manager ever. I would be glad to have her boss me around. Alright, let's talk about the last 2 things about her. Masashiro Imamura is a mystery novelist and actually her cousin. And finally, she likes to brag a bit about meeting Toru Furuya before, as he was one of the judges in a contest that she was in. If you don't know this man by the way, he is Tuxedo Mask, Yamcha, and Sabo, just to name a few. I'm sure you can figure out which shows those characters are from. So with that we have reached the ending. I don't do these doubles often. It's only when 2 girls who are very close to each other haven't done all that much outside of their main franchise. And so a video about them individually wouldn't be long enough or worth it. I hope you don't mind these. I will probably have to do these more often in the future. since I have actually covered most of the more popular girls. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something new about these lovely girls. Highly recommend watching or listening to Happy Around if you like fun, energetic music. Please join me in the next one about the seiyuu for the new main character of the Pokemon anime. I look forward to seeing you there.